Hello everybody, Steph Grasso, registered dietitian here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am very excited about this new playlist. It kind of just came to me today. I grabbed my camera, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be such a good series. I'm calling it The More You Know, but it might change in the future. But this is where I really just share all of my fun tips and tricks with you guys on just ways to fully optimize your nutrition. Because we all know there's a lot of noise out there. We're all so busy, we're stressed. I feel like, if I wasn't a dietitian, I'd go crazy. Every day there's just something new in the media. I can't even keep up anymore. So I'm really here just to give you the real deal. But that's gonna actually debunking myths. That's gonna be in another playlist. But this one is just, your practical nutrition tips that I really think are gonna benefit you guys. And oh my gosh, guys, I am kicking off this playlist with an exciting one that I feel like a lot of people really don't know about it, or maybe some people use like other apps or their notes on their phone. But this resource that I'm about to share with you all, I feel like has just changed my life. I downloaded this app a year ago and I have not looked back. And I promise this is not sponsored because I don't know who created this. Whoever did is a genius. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little, breakdown of the features, what it does. I'm gonna do a little live demo, but I know by the end of this video, you guys are gonna grab that phone and you're gonna wanna download it. So here we go. All right, so I know we're all guilty of this. When it's Sunday, it's time to go grocery shopping and you have nothing planned, you're tired, you get overwhelmed and nothing's planned, but you have to eat. So you go to the grocery store and you just pick and choose whatever you see. You come home, you can't really make too many meals out of it. It's just like snacking throughout the week. And of course that has a big impact on our nutrition. So, it is very important that you do plan. That's always, recommendation I say to any of my clients, but it's not that easy. And especially when you're browsing for recipes, it's very time consuming, finding, recipes that aren't so long, that fits within your time constraints, your budget. And then, of course, writing everything down. It's just a whole process. And sometimes, it can just take the whole weekend. So, and I don't know about you guys, but I definitely get overwhelmed when I walk into a grocery store with a very long grocery list because I usually don't categorize them because that just takes too much time. So I am just getting all my steps in, just walking to the frozen section, to the produce section, just all over the place. And I always miss something. So it takes so long and it's just so annoying. But what if I told you that there's an app that does everything for you? It manages your recipes, it creates your own grocery lists, organizes your culinary activities, so your prep time, cook time, and it also makes you stay on your budget. It kind of gives you an estimate on how much groceries are going to cost. But obviously they don't know whether you're going to a Whole Foods versus Dollar General, so that part's a little So this app is called Paprika Recipe Manager 3. And it does cost money, I believe. It's just a one-time fee. There's no subscription, which is, always a good sign. So here are the key features of this app. You can easily import recipes, truly just with one click of a button, and it writes everything out for you, even the directions, all the details. Of course, you can always just customize and change things around, especially if you want to switch some ingredients or if you have dietary preferences, allergies. You can plan your meals on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. And you can do this by you'll see it, but they have a calendar and you can just drag and drop. You can keep track of items that you already have in the pantry. And my favorite part, you can automatically generate grocery lists from the recipes that you have picked out. So they will truly write down everything, sorted out by the aisles. Even if there's double of an ingredient, so if one recipe calls for eggs and another one calls for eggs, it'll combine it. It's so freaking cool. So the best part about this is you want to download it on your computer and your phone because it can cross sync, which is amazing. So when it comes to meal planning, I do it all on the computer because, it's easier to find recipes and you could just download it with a click of a button. And then it automatically syncs to your phone. So you could just grab your phone, go to the grocery store, and your grocery list is generated from the app. And I believe it's available for iOS, Android, Mac, and Windows. So hopefully that covers you all. But yeah, I've been using it for about a year, actually a little less than a year, but I've been using it for my cookbook. And I still don't know all of its features. There's so much. So I'm going to do a little demo for you guys. Again, I'm very much an amateur with this app, but I do want to give you or show you, my favorite features that I think will really benefit you guys. All right, so this is Paprika Recipe Manager. It's a little intimidating at first, I feel like, but it's very user-friendly. So when you open Paprika, this is what pops up. This is where basically all your recipes are. So you can categorize them. So you probably want like a dinner one, let's say, probably breakfast. You can also do like under 30 minutes. And then you can get really specific, which is really cool. Whatever fits your lifestyle. From here, if you go to browsers, this part is so cool. So you truly can just browse recipes in the app. And they have really popular, you'll probably recognize a lot of these. Bon Appetit, you have all recipes. America's Test Kitchen, which I truly love. So, or you can, just do a Google recipe search. Like if you want just, baked chicken, you can write it in there. But let's just say like America's Test Kitchen. You go on that site. If you look at the recipes, okay, let's do a little ranch chicken taco. Whoa, hello. So if you click on it right here, do you see where it says download? Any page you go to that they have, it'll have this button, download. If this is something you're interested in, looks good to me, you press download and boom, they have the recipe right there. All the ingredients, the directions, the prep time, everything. It's awesome. So you just press save and you can adjust anything you want up here. This is really useful when you're making your own recipe, but you press save. And then if you go to your recipes, so you go to all recipes, drag this to your dinner. If you're planning your meals for the week, you want to start at menus and you press that. I don't know. I would probably put the date like 07, 09 to whatever. So that's 7 days. And then description, quick meals because I am busy. Press save. And then here is where you get to really put in your meals. So you want to press this plus button, add a recipe, choose. I want baked beans, which is going to be part of my dinner on day 1. Save. And then you just keep on adding. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. So it really plans it for you, which is very nice because you can set reminders. Sorry, my dishwasher's going off. But it's really neat because you can plan your meals on a weekly or monthly calendar. You just, drag recipes onto the calendar, then schedule it. And so say you have like a full-on menu here. You just have to, fill up breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all your days you pick. Then you can actually schedule it. So it's awesome. You can do it by the day, week, or month. And so all you just do is you can add a menu or a recipe. So remember the menu is over here. So if you like plan out a whole week during, I don't know, say you're cooking for friends, you have a specific menu going on. That's where you really want to create it here. And you can add menu, choose menu. That's the one we just worked on. We want to add it there. Boom. It's so easy. But the best part of this is the groceries. This is my favorite part. So going to the grocery store, I always, oh my gosh, I use this all the time. So you click on here, you want to write, I always just put out the date that I'm going grocery shopping. From here, you want to go to your meals. So just pretend like we got this all, figured out. So when it comes to grocery shopping, you want to right click, open recipe, and then see this button right here. You want to add this to your grocery list. So choose your grocery list name that we just did, add, boom. So there we go. And look at that. It already just categorizes all the ingredients by aisles, which is so freaking cool. So you just keep adding all your recipes and it organizes it for you, which is awesome. And better yet, it also syncs to your phone. So you can just open up the app on your phone and then check things off. I'm obsessed. But as you guys can see, this is where you want to go. There's so much that this app has to offer. If you go to user guides, Mac, look, it tells you how to do everything. And there's just so much that I don't even know yet, but I know I'm probably going to love it. When I have the time, I'm going to sit down. So this is like what it really looks like. Look how pretty this is. That's what I should have set up for you guys. But anywho, you guys can read, but I really just wanted to bring awareness to you all about this app to make your grocery shopping trip a lot easier and your meal planning as well.